What's up, y'all? It's Ryan Martell, and this is a franchise ranking video. Know how you guys love those. This is the very first ever family-friendly franchise ranking video. I'm talking about Disney Channel originals, the Halloweentown franchise. And if you grew up in the 90s and 2000s, and those were your childhood to preteen years, like mine, then these were staples every year at Halloween. You knew one was coming out. You knew you were going to rewatch the old ones. And yeah, so I decided to put the 4 Halloweentown movies in order from worst to best. And here we go.
Marnie Cromwell's family can't be normal.
Why?
Because her grandmother's a witch.
Totally.
And she lives in Halloweentown, where it's Halloween all the time.
Halloween is cool.
Well, battling an evil shadow creature is just not normal.
Oh, being normal is vastly overrated.
Find out more about Marnie Cromwell's family's vastly strange powers.
Powers? What powers?
It's Disney Channel's original movie, Halloweentown.
Coming in at dead last, number 4 is gonna be Return to Halloweentown. Not that there's anything wrong with Return to Halloweentown. I don't think it's bad per se. It's not as good as the first 3 movies in the franchise. A lot of it has to do with just the being taken out of it by the recasting of Marnie, which is no offense to the actor that took over the role. She was fine. But it's just we wanted to see Kimberly J. Brown there, and we didn't get to see her. And we did get to see pretty much everybody else from the franchise. Sophie was missing from this movie, but we did get to see Grandma and everybody else that we've grown to love from this franchise. So it's still a decent one, but it falls on the end of this ranking.
Marnie. The world is... Not all magic is good, okay? There are some very bad witches in Halloweentown.
Mom, I know you want to keep me safe, but I'm 18 now. You can't control me anymore. I'm going to witch you.
Alright, number 3. Halloweentown High. Again, I don't think there's a weak movie in the franchise. These are all fun for what they are. They are just fun, family-friendly Halloween movies. They give us cool-looking monsters. They give us funny little jokes that go on, and this one just happens to be not as good as the first 2, but it's still really fucking good. Honestly, oh god, I just cursed. Shoot. I guess it's not a friendly franchise ranking. I'll have to edit this out. So yeah, what I was saying is these are all awesome movies. I wish I could give them all the number 1 spot, but because I can't, this one falls in at number 3, Halloweentown High.
Can I please take this off now?
Oh, yes, of course, dear. You're perfectly safe in here. Oh, and if anyone else wants to unzip, it's okay.
Oh, it's about time.
Oh, finally.
Oh no, things are definitely not what they seem.
Okay, number 2. A lot of times the original of any franchise is heralded as the best. There's only a few cases where people would put sequels over the first movie in a franchise. Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, most people would pick one of the sequels over the original movie. But like a lot of your solid standard slashers and Halloween horror movies are, the sequels are inferior films. This is not the case. Halloweentown, the first Halloweentown, is number 2 here, and that's just because I feel like we get the introduction to this world, and that's fantastic. But in part 2, they do so much expanding on the characters, and it just overall has a better story arc, I feel.
I'm afraid that one's gonna have to come out.
Is it going to hurt? Don't hurt me, Doctor. I'm not very good with pain.
Oh, now, don't worry. You won't feel a thing.
So yeah, that leaves us with number 1 being Halloweentown 2, Kalibar's Revenge. And I don't know how to really explain it. Honestly, like I said, I wish I could give them all 4 a tie for number 1. But this one's just better somehow than the rest. You've got a weird Australian golem that's made of frogs. You've got all the Halloweentown people being turned into boring gray humans. We get Gorg. We get that fucking... Never mind on the family-friendly thing. I just got to throw that out the window. We get Gorg gets a huge expansion of his character, and it's just a lot of fun. It is amazing. Everybody's great in it, and I just love Halloweentown 2 so much. That's why it's number 1 here on this franchise ranking. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, you can go on and check us out at patreon.com/Martell's Movie Madness. I tried to make this a family-friendly video, but it looks like I am not going to be able to mark this as made for kids because I cursed twice. Jesus. Thanks again for watching, y'all. Now let's watch some fucking movies.